Welcome back. Let's do question 2.2. The sketch below shows f and g, the graphs of f of x and g of x, respectively. Points A and B lie on the graph G. The two graphs intersect at C and D. Line BE is drawn parallel to the y-axis, so it means this is a vertical line with E on F. Determine the values of x for which f of x is equal to g of x. So actually here we're finding the x coordinates of the points of intersection, which are the x coordinates of what? Which are the x coordinates of C and D. Remember in the previous question, we managed to find that A is equal to 2 and Q is equal to -2. So it means g of x is actually 2x minus 2. Right, so we're solving these by equating. F of x is 1 over x minus 1 is equal to g of x, which is 2x minus 2. Right, and then we have to solve this equation, which involves a fraction. So to solve this equation, we have to get rid of the denominator by multiplying by the LCD, which is x. You have to multiply by the denominator x. So multiply every term in the equation by x. So it's going to be 1 over x times x minus 1 times x is equal to 2x times x minus 2 times x. Then what we get x divided by x is 1. So we remove 1 minus x is equal to 2x squared minus 2x. Right, you can write our equation now in standard form. You can transpose this negative x becomes positive x when it goes to the right. So 0 is equal to 2x squared. Then negative 2x plus x is negative x. And then 1 also is transposed to the right, becomes negative 1. So this is our standard form. 0 is equal to 2x squared minus x minus 1. And then we can factorize this. We can solve by factorizing this quadratic trinomial. I'm going to show you two methods. The first one, we multiply 2x squared times negative 1. We get negative 2x squared. And then you look for the factors of negative 2x squared that will give us negative x. And then the factors are negative 2x and positive x, because negative 2x times x is negative 2x squared, and then negative 2x plus x is negative x. So we replace the middle term with these two terms. So it becomes 0 is equal to 2x squared minus 2x plus x minus 1. Then we can factorize by grouping in pairs. 0 is equal to, for the first pair, the highest common factor is 2x. So you factor it out, becomes x minus 1. Then the second pair you can factor out, positive 1 becomes x minus 1. So that we have a common bracket there. You can factor out the common bracket, which is x minus 1. So it becomes x minus 1 and then 2x plus 1. Then therefore, x minus 1 is equal to 0, or 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, meaning that x is equal to 1 or x is equal to negative 1 over 2. Alright, so these are the x coordinates of C and D, meaning that the x coordinate of C is negative half, and then the x coordinate of D is 1. And then I said you can use the other method where you break the first term and the last term into their factors. So 2x squared can be broken into 2x and x. Then 1, ignore the signs for now. 1 can only be 1 and 1. Then you cross multiply this. 1 times x is x. Then 2x times 1 is 2x. And then now to get negative x, it means this must be negative. So that is x minus 2x, which is negative x. To get the middle term, this one. Right now, so if this one is negative 2x, then this means this must be negative 1 there. See that? So it means our factors are actually 2x plus 1 and then x minus 1. okay, is equal to 0. And then you can now continue from here. You see that we're getting the same factors here. And then from here you can continue. You'll get that your x is equal to negative 1 over 2 or x is equal to 1. Meaning that the x coordinate of C there is negative half. And then we don't know the y for now. And then the x coordinate of D is 1.